Chicken tortilla soup is a beloved dish that has earned its place in kitchens around the world. Known for its comforting warmth and vibrant flavors, this soup combines tender chicken, savory broth, and a medley of spices. Crispy tortilla strips add a satisfying crunch, making each bite both hearty and delicious. Its widespread popularity stems from its ability to bring together simple ingredients into a meal that feels both familiar and exciting. Authentic chicken tortilla soup begins with a selection of fresh, wholesome ingredients. Tender pieces of chicken provide the hearty base, while a medley of vegetables such as tomatoes, onions, and peppers add depth and flavor. A blend of spices, including cumin, chili powder, and garlic, brings warmth and complexity to the broth. Finally, crisp tortilla strips are added, offering a satisfying crunch and tying the dish together. These essential components create a comforting and flavorful soup that captures the essence of traditional Mexican cuisine. To prepare the chicken for your recipe, you have two main options. If you already have cooked, shredded chicken on hand, simply measure out the required amount and set it aside. For fresh chicken breasts, begin by placing them in a saucepan and covering them with water or broth. Bring the liquid to a gentle simmer, then poach the chicken for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until fully cooked and no longer pink inside. Once cooked, transfer the chicken to a plate, let it cool slightly, and use 2 forks to shred it into bite-sized pieces. Begin by sautéing onions, garlic, anise, and peppers together in a heated pan. As they cook, the onions turn translucent, and the garlic releases its rich aroma, creating a fragrant foundation. The peppers add a subtle sweetness and a hint of spice, enhancing the depth of flavor. This combination forms the essential base that will give the soup its robust and inviting taste. Tomatoes are added to the pot, bringing a vibrant color and natural sweetness to the mixture. Next, a generous pour of broth deepens the flavor, creating a hearty foundation for the soup. Carefully selected spices are sprinkled in, infusing the base with warmth and complexity. As these ingredients simmer together, their aromas blend, promising a rich and satisfying soup. Allowing the soup to simmer gently is essential for melding the various flavors together. As the ingredients cook slowly, the chicken becomes tender and absorbs the aromatic spices and vegetables. This process not only enhances the taste, but also ensures the meat remains juicy and succulent. Patience during this stage results in a rich, harmonious broth that brings out the best in every component. To add a satisfying crunch to the soup, start by preparing fresh tortilla strips. Slice corn tortillas into thin strips, then lightly toss them with a bit of oil to ensure even crisping. Spread the strips out on a baking sheet and bake them in a preheated oven until they turn golden brown and crispy. Once cooled, these homemade tortilla strips make the perfect topping, adding both texture and flavor to the finished dish. To enhance your dish, consider a variety of fresh garnishes. Slices of creamy avocado add richness, while a sprinkle of shredded cheese brings a savory touch. Fresh cilantro lends a burst of herbal flavor, and lime wedges provide a zesty brightness when squeezed over the top. These simple additions not only elevate the taste, but also create a vibrant and inviting presentation. Customizing your soup is a great way to add variety and tailor the flavors to your liking. Consider stirring in beans for extra protein and a heartier texture, or add sweet corn for a touch of natural sweetness. Different types of peppers, such as jalapenos or bell peppers, can introduce new layers of flavor and a bit of heat if desired. Feel free to experiment with these ingredients to create a soup that perfectly matches your taste preferences. Properly storing leftovers is essential to preserving both flavor and texture. Allow hot foods to cool slightly before transferring them to airtight containers, and refrigerate within 2 hours to prevent spoilage. When reheating, use gentle methods like the oven or stovetop whenever possible, as microwaving can sometimes dry out or unevenly heat food. Adding a splash of water or covering dishes with a lid helps retain moisture and freshness. Always reheat leftovers to an internal temperature of at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit for safety. This chicken tortilla soup recipe stands out for its rich flavors, hearty ingredients, and comforting warmth. Each spoonful combines tender chicken, vibrant vegetables, and a perfectly seasoned broth, making it a favorite for any occasion. The addition of crispy tortilla strips adds a delightful crunch that sets it apart from other soups. With simple steps and accessible ingredients, it's easy to recreate this delicious dish at home. Give it a try and experience why it's considered the best chicken tortilla soup around.